I'm going to ask you to answer some questions and to solve some problems. Some of the questions and problems will seem very easy, while others will seem hard. Always do your best. What is this word?
Veteran.
Correct. Don't go ahead with the others. Don't read the words too quickly.
Sphere. Accustomed. Contrary. Cologne. Stamina. Ferocious. Breeze.
What is this word?
Silhouette. Thoroughfare. Staunchest. Millinery. Heuristic. Scepter. Municipality. Idiosyncrasy. Manoon. Rhetoric. Aggrandizement. Milieu.
I'm going to ask you some questions. You may use this paper and pencil if you need them. Leela is on page 250 of a book that has 400 pages. She is going to read 30 more pages before she goes to bed. What is the last page she will have to read before going to bed?
280.
John works at night. He went to sleep at 4 o'clock Tuesday morning and woke up at 9 o'clock Tuesday afternoon. How many hours did he sleep?
He woke up at 9 or 1?
9. 1.
4 o'clock Tuesday morning is 9 hours.
Many maps have a scale that shows miles in inches. If 1 inch represents 50 miles and you traveled 250 miles, how many inches on the map would represent your trip?
5.
If the probability of rain tomorrow is 2/5, what is the probability of no rain?
3/5.
A dance is being held at the Eagles Club on Saturday, December 15th, from 8:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. How many hours is the dance?
4.
I want you to spell some words. Please print your answers. Begin with number 32. Number 32. Spell the word manager. The manager left the store. Manager. Number 33. Electric. The clock is electric. Electric. Number 34. Clothes. We packed our clothes. Clothes. Number 35. Sword. The knight carried a sword. Sword. Number 36. Calorie. A calorie is a measurement of food energy. Calorie. Look at this picture. Listen. This says the house is bigger than the... What word belongs in the blank space?
Person.
Read this to yourself and tell me one word that goes in the blank space.
Figurines.
There is an insect called a walking stick that looks just like a small twig. But when it starts to move, you can see it really is a
Bug.
and then go to number 34.
Gloves.
Number 35.
Highlighters.
Tell me another answer.
Phrases.
I want you to do some math. Begin with number 31 and answer as many problems as you can. If you come to one you do not know how to do, just skip it and try the next one. We're going to move on to the next section because I'm going to ask you to do some writing. Please write or print your answers neatly so that I can read them. Just do the best you can. Number 19. The second sentence is missing from this paragraph. Write one good sentence that goes with the other two sentences. Number 22. Write one good sentence that uses the words, despite his effort. Number 21. The second sentence is missing from this paragraph. Write a good sentence that will fit. I want you to read some words that are not real words and tell me how they would sound. How would this word sound?
Wob.
Read this word to me.
Ib.
Read each of these to me. Don't go too fast.
Mip. Foy. Lek. Jocks. Bine. Artable. Blatant. Reet. Vaunted. Quaid. Centizen. Fintober. Saced. Scythe. Huddened. Intestinating. Flated. Gouge. Syllabometer. Armophilodelictedness.
I want you to listen carefully. I want to listen to you read aloud. Here are some sentences about bees. Read them as carefully as you can, not as fast as you can. If you come to a word you cannot read, just do your best and then go on to the next word. Go ahead.
The largest and most important bee is the queen. The worker bees and drones are smaller than the queen. Like other bugs, bees have 3 pairs of legs. Bees are aggressive only if they are disturbed. Sometimes a teacher may ask, do you know how long bees live?
I want you to read some sentences and decide if the answer is yes or no. Look at this sentence. It says, a cow is an animal. Is that true?
Yes.
Because the answer is yes, you would circle the letter Y. Now look at the second sentence. It says, a fish can read. Is that true?
No.
Because the answer is no, you would circle the letter N. Now look at the next 4 sentences. Draw a circle around the correct answer for each sentence. Work as quickly as you can without making mistakes. Go ahead. Start here, read as many sentences as you can. Decide if the answer is yes or no. After you get to the bottom, go to the top. There are 3 pages. Keep working until I tell you to stop. Work as quickly as you can without making mistakes. If you do make a mistake, cross out the one you do not want. If you are having trouble reading a word or could not think of an answer, skip that one and go on to the next one. You will have 3 minutes. Tell me if you finish before I say stop. And I'm not going to have you go ahead, but go ahead. I want you to work some simple arithmetic problems. Start here, and when you finish a row, go to the next. And work each problem until you finish the page. Then go to the top of the next page. If you cannot think of an answer, skip that one and go on to the next one. Work as fast as you can without making mistakes. Be sure to watch the signs. If you do make a mistake, cross out the answer you do not want. You will have 3 minutes. Tell me if you finish before I say stop. Go ahead. I'm going to ask you to write short sentences about some pictures. Look at this picture. And the words, good cake is. A short sentence that tells about the picture and uses these words is, the cake is good. Now look at this picture and the words, pig, fat, is. Use 3 words and any other words you need to write. Use these 3 words and any other words you need to write a short sentence about the picture. You may put the words in any order. Go ahead and do sample items C and D. Start here and write a sentence for each picture and its 3 words. You may use the words in any order, but do not change a word in any way. I will tell you any words you want to know. If you cannot think of an easy sentence to write, skip that one and move on to the next one. When you get to the bottom of each page, go to the top of the next page. Keep working until I tell you to stop. Keep your sentences short and work as quickly as you can. You will have 5 minutes. Tell me if you finish before I say stop. Go ahead. Miguel, can you stop recording it now?